In the year 1756, on a dark and sweltering night in the city of Calcutta, India, a harrowing event occurred that would haunt the annals of history forever. In the heat of the British colonial struggle, a seemingly inconspicuous prison cell would become the setting for a nightmare that defies imagination. Known only as the Black Hole of Calcutta, this small, overcrowded room would come to symbolize one of the most gruesome chapters of British colonial suffering. On that fateful night, 146 British prisoners, mostly soldiers and civilians, were taken captive by the forces of the Nawab of Bengal, Siraj ud-Daulah. As the British forces were being overrun and the city fell into chaos, these men were forced into a prison meant for a far fewer number. The room, which measured barely 18 feet by 14 feet, was sealed tight, with no ventilation and only a single small window. In the stifling heat of the tropical climate, the conditions inside were unbearable. There was no room to sit, let alone lie down. With the unbearable pressure of the overcrowding, the prisoners found themselves gasping for air, their lungs burning, and their bodies pressed tightly together, suffocating in the oppressive darkness. As the hours passed, the tragedy unfolded. Some of the men attempted to call out, but their cries were lost to the suffocating air. One by one, they succumbed to the unbearable heat, the lack of oxygen, and the crushing closeness of their fellow captives. The scene inside was nothing short of a nightmare, with those who survived in an even more fragile state, weak, delirious, and barely clinging to life. But here's where the story gets murky. The historical accounts that have been passed down to us, particularly from British sources, are filled with vivid descriptions of the horrors. It is said that as many as 123 men perished that night, their bodies piled one on top of another. The image of these helpless men suffocating in a small, airless room became a symbol of the British suffering under colonial oppression. It was used to fuel anti-Indian sentiments and to justify the British occupation of India for years to come. However, modern historians have raised doubts about the details of this account. Some suggest that the actual number of deaths might have been far lower than the dramatic figures that were initially reported. Others point to discrepancies in the way the incident was portrayed, claiming that it was exaggerated as a form of propaganda. The truth remains elusive, an enigma lost in time. Now, let me tell you about an amazing browser that can simplify your online experience. Managing multiple online accounts can be a challenge, especially for those of us who juggle various responsibilities. Whether you're a digital marketer, affiliate expert, freelancer, or content creator, logging in and out of different accounts, maintaining privacy, and avoiding restrictions, it's a lot to handle. But here's the solution. GoLogin, the best browser for multi-accounting. With GoLogin, you can securely manage multiple accounts without ever getting flagged. It allows you to protect your data with top-notch privacy features, ensuring that your information remains safe. But it doesn't stop there. You can also save time and boost your productivity with seamless account switching. Imagine how much more efficient you'll be when you can easily switch between accounts without any interruptions or hassles. Whether you're scaling your business or exploring new opportunities, GoLogin is here to simplify your online life. So don't wait, try it now and take control of your digital world. But back to our story. While the precise details of the Black Hole of Calcutta may be lost to history, the impact of that night remains undeniable. The event was a defining moment in the struggle between the British and the Indian forces, forever marking the city of Calcutta as a place of great tragedy. The gruesome image of men trapped in that small room, suffocating under the weight of oppression and desperation, has become a symbol of suffering. Yet, as with many events in history, the Black Hole of Calcutta leaves us questioning the nature of truth itself. What really happened that night? How many men truly perished? And why has this event remained so shrouded in mystery? The story of the Black Hole of Calcutta is a reminder that history is often written by the victors, but it's up to us to look deeper, to search for the untold stories hidden beneath the surface. So, next time you hear about a historical tragedy, take a moment to question what you know. What's the full story? And how much of it has been lost or distorted over time? After all, sometimes the darkest truths lie hidden just beneath the surface.